What's going on, everyone? I am just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about what seems to be a huge fire in Norway. So this was pretty recent, a few days ago, I think, but I'm not exactly sure what happened, and I don't know how bad this is, but it seems to be pretty bad. So today I want to take a look at some videos that are reporting about this. So let's take a look.
Over 100 homes have been destroyed by a fire in Norway. The neighbourhood of mostly terraced housing is now unrecognisable.
Oh my God. So we don't get really any news about Norway here in the US, but I saw at least one news headline about this, that there was a fire in Norway. So I was thinking, man, if we're getting a little bit of news about this here in the United States, this must be a big deal. 100 homes destroyed by this fire. That is so that's beyond tragic. It's horrible. What was anybody hurt? It's hard to believe nobody was hurt. That this is this like one of the worst fires in Norwegian history or something? Th- like what caused this? How did this happen? You know? Well, I guess the first thing is trying to put it out. Like has it been put out? Is it stopped? Are people okay? Or 100 homes destroyed.
More than 60 firefighters worked to put out the fire. Officials say high winds spread the flames quickly. There have been no reports of casualties, and officials say it is not immediately clear where the fire started from.
What? I mean, I'm not upset, but I'm just surprised. No casualties? Because this looks horrifying. Like this picture here. Just someone's house on fire.
To put out the fire, officials say
All the smoke? They said the wind made it worse. Of course. No casualties. I mean, that's amazing. Like, homes can be rebuilt, things can, I'm sure people lost a lot of possessions, money, their home, their things, their treasures, and that can never be replaced, but no one is dead. So I guess that's like the positive to take away from this. So this was in Drammen, I think they said. Here's another video about it.
In Norway, a housing estate burned down near Oslo. Several hundred residents were left homeless. The tragedy began in the evening in one of the houses and quickly spread to neighboring buildings.
Are they sure about that? Okay, obviously this is like badly dubbed with like a computer voice, but whatever. This is in like another language, so I'm glad they even have the English dub going on here. Are they sure this started at one house and spread to the others? Because I know like wildfires can start in a forest if it's very dry, if there's a lightning strike. Did this originate at a home? Did somebody set a home on fire? Like, you can't help but be curious. How did this happen?
A strong wind helped the fire. Karolina Jedrzejewska. It was supposed to be a
Wow.
quiet summer evening in a small Norwegian town. It ended with the largest fire in Norway since World War II.
Oh my god. Yeah, because it seems like a 100 houses burning. That's not something you hear about very often. I know in Canada they're having a lot of trouble with like wildfires, but is this a forest fire? Is this a wildfire? It seems to be mostly around houses. So I don't know if anybody is suspected of like foul play or. This is so incredibly sad for Norway.
We were going for a swim when we saw a lot of smoke. We quickly arrived, hoping to help. The
entire estate turned into a sea of flames. We were among the first to arrive, but even then, the houses were burning like crazy. It was terrifying to watch.
The fire broke out in Drammen, in one of the terraced houses, about 50 kilometers from Oslo.
So, are they confident this fire just started in one house? Not the forest, not a tree, not lightning, not. Someone's house got on fire? And then it spread like crazy.
Then spread to neighboring buildings and the surrounding forest.
And the surrounding forest. Oh my god. What a tragic, what a random tragedy. Like, you hate to hear this.
The fire is spreading into the forest, so we're dealing with an increasingly large fire. Mr. Marius was playing in the garden with his daughter when she shouted, "Oh, it's burning, there's fire, there's smoke. Look," quote.
They moved to Drammen
It's terrifying. It's horrifying. Some of these images.
2 weeks ago, and the fire broke out less than 3 kilometers from their home.
So this is like, they said it's built on like the side of a hill, which might make it more complicated to give help. Is this was days ago. Is this fire under control now? Like, what's the state of everything now? Is the town okay? Are the people safe? Well, they're homeless, so they're not okay, but they're alive. Did they put out all the fire? Did they investigate?
When?
We were initially looking for a house in this area. We too were looking at a house in that neighborhood, saying, "I'm going to play the lottery today." Not
What?
everyone was so lucky. We watched the flames devour row after row of houses. Then I saw my daughter's house. It had burned to the ground.
It's just because you just have to think about these people. This is their homes. This is his daughter's home. Like, how sad is this?
Our row after row of houses. Then I saw my daughter's house. It had burned to the ground. Over 100 apartments had burned down. 400 people had to
Jesus.
leave their homes.
Jesus.
They are shocked that something like this could have happened, that their houses could have gone up in flames, and that it happened so quickly. This
Yeah.
speaks volumes about the heat we've had recently.
Is it like a heat thing? Is that I'm sure that made it worse.
Many didn't take anything with them. They
No.
spent the night in a hotel they had been given. We
were told to evacuate. I grabbed a few things, and as I was leaving the house, I saw a fire behind it. Then a helicopter flew in and dropped water.
One firefighter was slightly injured.
Oh wow. So you got like helicopters like scooping up water, trying to drop it, and it's a slow process, unfortunately.
There were no casualties or injuries among the residents of Drammen.
Many people are in shock. It's important to follow the recommendations of the fire department and police. The Drammen commune has activated its emergency services.
firefighting
Okay.
efforts
Well, that's good. It sounds like hopefully the Norwegian people who were affected by this are getting some kind of help.
are ongoing.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's cool how the helicopters like drop. That is such a large amount of water.
Firefighting efforts are ongoing.
Yeah. That's tough.
The cause has not yet been determined, but it is known that the prolonged drought and high temperatures contributed to the rapid spread of the fire.
Okay.
Just yesterday, a housing estate stood here, and its residents felt safe. Today, homes have been burned down, and hundreds of people have lost their homes overnight.
I mean, you don't need me to say that this is beyond tragic. For the people affected by this, it's just like that, your whole life can be ruined. Like it's terrifying.
At least 100 houses and apartments were completely destroyed in the fire in the eastern Norwegian municipality. It started with a fire in one of the terraced houses in the settlement situated on a
Oh my god, it almost doesn't seem real because it's so crazy.
hillside, wooden houses, as is typical in Norway. Within a
You know this is Norway because you got an electric bus going by.
Norway. Within a very short time, the flames jumped over to the neighboring buildings and continued to spread further and further from that point on.
Jeez.
From that point on,
That is horrifying how the flames spread so quickly, so easily like that. It's the wind, it's how dry it is. It just goes to show how dangerous fire is. Like the United States, we've had fire issues in like LA, there's fires that burn down a lot of houses. Like, it happens. Yeah, it's just sad that this seems to be like the biggest fire in recent modern Norwegian history.
Finally, into the nearby forest where parts of it were still burning on Saturday. According to the latest information from the authorities, fortunately, no one was killed during the course of the disaster.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Nobody was injured. That's actually incredible. 100 homes destroyed. Yeah, it's starting to look, even by these images here that are a couple days old, it's just ruins, it's rubble, the house is burned down, there's not saving anything, but it looks like firefighting efforts are underway. You would think by now, probably, it's all under control. Jeez. Huh. I mean, that's so much water, and and at the same time, it feels like it's impossible to battle this fire. Like, you need like 1,000 of these buckets of water. Oh, okay. They're kind of coming one after another. Jesus, just smoke. It's like hell on earth. It's just smoke everywhere. So much smoke. You got firefighting crews on the ground, smoke everywhere, helicopters. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I saw like one headline about this somewhere, and I was like, what? Fire in Norway? Like, I never hear about Norway in the news in the US, except like this and Holland. But it's so sad that this is like, that's how you know this is a big deal. It's a huge tragedy. Sad that this is what it takes, but yeah, I wanted to learn more about this, understand what happened, and it's horrible. It's devastating. Hundreds of people homeless, lives ruined. It's just terrifying that this can happen, like in the blink of an eye. Your home's gone. Hopefully those people get help. Hopefully this fire is being contained. It looks like Norway is doing a good job responding to this. You do what you can. And it's a miracle no one was killed. I suppose that's the one good takeaway. No one died, which is amazing. So, yeah, I just wanted to check this out and see what's going on. So it looks like you guys have things under control. Maybe they'll figure out what happened, or maybe they won't. I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts, especially if you're Norwegian, especially if you live near here, this fire, or if you've heard about this. Hearing your thoughts and perspective and news about that'd be awesome. And if you're interested in more videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.